Yo, big news coming out of Miami. Y'all ready for this? Stay tuned.
How you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now? Tell me how you like me now. How you like me?
So it's your boy T Time here on the Super Bias Sports Show, a place where a fan can be a fan, no matter how biased your take is. I'm here with another one of my hosts. I'm gonna let him go ahead and introduce himself.
Is the one, the only, the bonnet. Okay, man, we got some news about this MIA. Oh,
Yeah. It's big. It's good. We're doing a reaction video. Joy Taylor says something, and it's pretty good. But we're gonna do this real quick. The Miami Dolphins picks up Tua Tagovailoa's fifth-year option. They're sticking with the dude. They rocking with him after 30,000 concussions and injuries and everything. They still
see,
rocking with him.
you know why? They learned from the Giants. The Giants dropped Daniel Jones' fifth-year option last year. Like,
Yep.
no, we're not gonna pick it up.
Yep.
I know they wish they had.
There you go. Let's see what Joy Taylor had to say on this one.
Commit to Tua. You mentioned Aaron Rodgers, you mentioned Lamar Jackson. How many other guys, we were talking about it before we came on, how many other guys have been linked to this position since Tua's been there? Send a message to Tua as the guy. Stop having us in this conversation about sweepstakes for this and this person and this trade for this. And is Tua going to come back? First of all, you answered the question if he's going to come back healthy, as you just mentioned. Obviously, the Dolphins feel like he is healthy enough to be the starter again next year. They're having very serious conversations with his doctors throughout the off-season, so they have their answer there. But also, this is smart money-wise. We don't know if Tua is the long-term future for the Dolphins. I think even the biggest Tua advocates this year had questions about that. But if he comes back healthy, if he's available, they win games. He's a winner. He's an efficient passer. He's clearly a leader, and now he can be comfortably the face of the organization. It's also really smart. This is what the Giants didn't do. Daniel Jones played well enough for a big contract, and now they kind of had to give it to him.
I said it. I didn't even see that video. I didn't even see that. I told you.
She came out with the shooters. But
she right.
Joy, she don't always be spitting facts when she's talking about my Cowboys, but she's right on with this. Miami picks up the fifth-year option on Tua is a very good move. You don't jump into this thing where like, okay, we got to overpay with our money. Miami's already dealing with cap issues, so they would have had to like lose a lot of weapons, and they get to see another year of Tua. They get to, watch him
for the
come
low.
back. Yeah, for the low. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why more teams don't do this, and maybe part of it is probably because he's been so injured that he himself can't demand, like, I need to get an extension now. At least this gives him the opportunity to come back, prove himself, and it gives Miami, another year with some of these big. I mean, look they just brought in Jalen Ramsey now. They were able to do that. They brought in Tyreek, so they re-signed their running back.
Monster.
Yep, they re-signed him. So this really freed them up to do some good stuff. And she's right, y'all didn't do this last year, and now
we pay
Jones
for
took
it.
y'all to the bank. So
like you said, they got Ramsey.
Mm-hmm.
They even got. I like this dude. I'm surprised. The Jets didn't keep him.
Well, they had to stick with old boy.
Yeah, Zach.
With Wilson.
But Mike White, he's a great backup.
That's really good. That's really good.
Because they probably like, you know what, Tua might miss a few games. So let's solidify this backup a little bit.
Yeah, because that's where they was lacking when Tua went out. They backups was not hitting, but Mike White is that's a good backup to have right there. Jeff Wilson, and they brought back both their running backs,
Yep.
That's big right there.
And they got a lot of running backs.
They do. They really do. They brought back.
They got a lot.
But they basically get. This is the crazy thing about Miami, right? They lost Byron Jones, and then they replaced him with Jalen Ramsey. Like they're not losing anything. They
they
brought back all their
upgraded.
running backs. They upgraded, so that team was already, if Tua was healthy, I mean, I had Tua in fantasy and I had Tyreek. When them two was together, it was lights out. So it's like you can't go wrong with this. That's a good move for Miami. And if all else fails, if Tua can't stay healthy, they decide to move on. Next year's quarterback draft, it still could be another one.
They're
You
gonna
got,
move up. They got a bunch of draft picks.
they always got draft picks. So, you know what I mean? Like, I think Joy, she's definitely on with this one. She definitely made some good points about it, and I think it was a good move. Lesson learned, because your boys, y'all overpaid.
Because when Tua was healthy, he wasn't running for MVP. It was Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. When everybody was healthy, Lamar Jackson, Hurts, and Joe Burrow.
Yeah,
it was them four in the running the whole year until Lamar got hurt, Tua got hurt. Then it was Josh and Joe. Oh yeah, I forgot about Pat Mahomes. My bad, Pat. My bad. You just different than all of them. That's why I forgot about them.
Yeah. Pat is by himself.
But yeah, like Tua was doing his thing. It wasn't like he wasn't doing his thing.
Yeah.
Tua was balling.
Yeah,
he was balling, and now they got him
Tyreek
for the low.
and Waddle. Yes, for the low, and that's the key to success in the NFL. You got your quarterback on a low contract. You can surround him with talent, because eventually, now on the other side of this, if Tua come out and it finishes the season balling out, in the MVP conversation, they make a little bit of a playoff run, they're gonna have to pay him, and then it's gonna get sticky down there.
Yeah,
because you also got Waddle.
You said the Giants, we overpaid. I don't think we overpaid. Cap is increasing. Daniel Jones right now is like the sixth highest paid quarterback, eighth, somewhere around there. There's still 4 top tier quarterbacks that got to get a deal done. So he's gonna drop down to 12.
Yeah,
and
but if he comes out and plays, like on that level, he's gonna be right there in the discussion with Jalen Hurts and Burrow and all of them. That's gonna be cool.
But look what's they have to do with Hurts now. They didn't win it.
Dropping like flies. This one gone.
And the thing is, they are trying to wait for Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, and Hurts, because what's gonna be the case? I made it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. If that
I made it to the conference.
If he get 200 and he just an MVP, I made it to the Super Bowl. I did this. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. It's definitely gonna be interesting. But good move for Miami. Like I'm not upset with this move at all. I think that was a real good move by them. Picking up this 5th year, it just gives them so many options. And that division with the Bills, the Jets, the Dolphins, and the Patriots. Yeah, we don't know how the Patriots going to look, but those other 3 teams is going to be competitive, and Miami set themselves up for success, and they feel like they can really compete, and they like Tua. So, they solidified the backup role, brought the running backs back. We're going to see, man. It's going to be pretty interesting, but, Joy was definitely on point with this one, so we can't disagree with her. She definitely was on point. So,
Joy was, and y'all, we thank y'all again. Go ahead, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. This is the Super Biased Sports Show, where a fan can be fan, no matter how biased the take is. Again, we got a lot of content that's going to be dropping. Total NFL, okay? All NFL. We appreciate y'all again. Deuces, y'all.